guys, Ray from Whimsical Pictures here. Today I am going to quickly wrap up the books that I read for last week's 24-hour manga love readathon. Um, it shouldn't take very long because I only made it through 5 books from 2 different series, uh, which actually was the goal that I had for myself was 5 books, so obviously I was hoping I would make it through more than that, but it wasn't in the cards. I wasn't yet completely recovered from the flu, as it turned out. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. But I am proud that all 5 of these are in Japanese, with 3 of them not having any furigana on them, so that's good. Without further ado, the first series that I read from is the much talked about, much hyped Ao no Furagu, Volume 1, 2, and 3. Aren't these covers beautiful? So everyone has been singing the praises of this series. It is a shonen romantic drama about these 3 characters who are involved in a love triangle in the truest sense of the word, with circles, like arrows going around in a circle in the love triangle. Everyone is in love with somebody who does not love them back and instead loves someone else, and it's all very dramatic as they all prepare for the future in their 3rd and final year of high school. Yeah, you can count me among the people singing the praises of this series. I was skeptical because I'm not the biggest fan of love triangles. Um, I just don't like them. But uh, I was baited into reading this series by being told that there are 2 of the main characters are LGBT. One of them is among these 3. And I am like, it is really easy to convince me to read a series if you tell me that the main character is LGBT. Um, I'm a mark. I am a mark. Yeah, and that character is my favorite character, so if you follow me on Twitter, you know who the gay in their midst is. But that is something that I'm actually a little concerned about. I am worried that the 2 queer characters in this series might sort of end their arcs by essentially being sidelined, just like, I'm gonna root for my friend who I can never have, and then not get a love interest of their own, which, like, I don't want their stories and their lives to be defined by a relationship either, but it's like, it's such a cliche to have a gay character pining for a straight character uselessly, and then they never get over it and they never find someone else. And I don't like that, so I really hope that this, as it has been with other dramas within the series, is smarter about that aspect than other series of its kind. But we'll see. It's not going to be a deal breaker even if they do that, for me personally. But it will be, disappointing if they do that. But, none of these characters is defined by their crush at all. They're also dealing with, like, so many other issues with figuring out who the heck they are in this crazy world and where they're going after high school. And, like, finding who they admire and trying to model themselves after them, but then realizing that's maybe not. Even though they admire them, maybe they don't admire those qualities for themselves or whatever. It's so realistic. Like, I feel like these characters could just walk off the page into the real world. They're so real. They're so, especially the main character, Taichi, is one of the most, like, fully realized characters that I've read in at least like a romance manga. Um, I love that he is so deeply flawed, but then there's also like the traits that are like admirable about him that make it clear why other characters might like him. And that's true of all the characters. Uh, yeah, it's just, um, I'm not usually one to read a lot of shonen romance because it's usually really obvious that it's written by a guy who maybe hasn't talked to women that often. Um, but female characters, male characters, all fantastically written, fully realized, super real, just people, and she's adorable. She's really cute, and I thought I would be annoyed by her just flipping through the first volume, but I love her. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna stop gushing about this because I've been going on for 6 minutes now. But, um, don't be like me. Pick this up. It's really good. It is available in English digitally on Manga Plus. So if you have access to Manga Plus, you can read it there. Otherwise, it's available in Japanese. There are 5 volumes out, and I'm planning to read the next 2 this week during the Manga Madness Readathon. So the other 2 volumes that I read, and I was hoping to catch up on this series, but it turns out volume 4 is out, and I am behind again. This is Nettaigyo wa Yuki ni Kogareru. So after reading Ao no Furagu, I, one, wanted something with furigana because I was feeling kind of sick and I didn't want to think as much. And 2, I wanted something soft and fluffy because I was feeling kind of sick and I didn't want to think too much. This made me cry like a baby, by the way. So, like, it's not like a lighthearted experience to read it. There's a lot of drama, so I picked something fluffy, and that is this one, which is a very soft, cute Yuri series set in a school in coastal, rural Japanese countryside. You know what I'm saying. Coastal countryside. Words. And that coastal countryside happens to be the coast of my prefecture, Ehime. And this is full of, these 2 volumes are full of glorious Eoben. And I enjoyed reading that a lot. Because I never see Eoben like written down. So it was really nice as practice, and just because I recognized it, it felt like, it felt like Ehime, right? And this is based off of a real high school in Ehime that I don't know anything about it, but it has an aquarium club. So these 2 girls are the only girls in the aquarium club. She's the club president, and she's her kohai, her underclassman. And at this point, she definitely has like a super huge crush on her and has kind of realized it. She's still not fully there, but she's like 80% there. And she's really terrified about what she's going to think. But obviously, we can see both sides, and we can tell that she is slowly falling for her as well. So I'm excited to see how this relationship develops. But also, I just really like seeing their interactions with their friends and all of the like glorious Japanese inaka festivals, and just like hanging out on the beach and everyone kind of knowing each other. It's cute. It's real cute, and I enjoyed these 2 volumes. This was the first volume in this series that I rated 4 stars instead of 3. So for me, this series is getting better as the characters sort of realize their feelings for each other. And that's it. It's not very much, but I'm happy with it. And that's all that matters. So I am actually already gearing up to participate in another readathon, which started yesterday. And we'll be filming my TBR for that right after this, so whenever that goes up, you can look forward to it. See you guys later. Bye.